Well, for months in this program, we follow the story of Iman al-Abedi, who says she was gang raped in Libya by Muammar Gaddafi's soldiers. Well, tonight there are absolutely horrifying reports that Iman's case was anything but an isolated one, that in fact Gaddafi troops may have, at least in some cases, been ordered to systematically rape young women and girls in Misrata, a town that they have been besieging for months, a town they've been occupying as well. The women, the young girls, by and large, are too scared to come forward. But there is cell phone videos that were found on the cell phones of Libyan soldiers, Libyan government soldiers. Marie Colvin of Britain's Sunday Times has seen at least one of these videos. I spoke to her just a short time ago on the phone from Misrata. So, Marie, you have actually seen evidence of basically systematic rapes by Gaddafi forces of civilians in Misrata. What have you seen? What have you heard?
I thought, well, this could be an urban myth. You know how rumors travel. There's no phones here. Everybody's been literally, virtually incarcerated in their homes. Maybe these are rumors. But I watched one of these videos and turned my stomach. There's no way to describe the disgust I felt. It was 4 young women, probably about 16 into the early 20s, stripped in front of their parents and 2 little children, and then taken into a separate room by about 20 soldiers in uniform and raped horrifically. At one point, one of them screams for Allah God, and the soldier screams back at her, our God is Gaddafi. And they raped these 4 young women repeatedly.
And how do we know that this isn't just, a group of thugs doing this? Is there evidence that this is directed by officers, that this is somehow, a part of their strategy?
The direct evidence that I have is talking to one of Gaddafi's soldiers who is a prisoner here and repentant. And he said his 2 officers entered this house. This is a different house. There's about 1,000 rapes.
1,000
entered
rapes?
This house and about 1,000 rapes across Misrata over a 2-month period. The officers raped the young women first. Other members of the unit raped the young women in the house. They were standing guard, ordered to stand guard up on the roof, and then their next order was to come downstairs and rape 2 young women.
Why would they be doing that? I mean, we've seen this in the Congo, where we've reported a lot, in Democratic Republic of Congo, where rape has become a weapon of war, and it's an attempt to destroy society. What is the purpose here?
It's very much a weapon of war, is the way to put it, Anderson. It's a weapon, particularly in this very, very conservative society. It's not just the Islamic faith. It's a conservative, traditional society. Women who have been raped, sad to say, are unmarriageable. Women who are married and raped bring shame on the family. So terrorizing it and undermining the effectiveness of your enemy's forces, that's a weapon of war, and it's a war crime.
And is there treatment for any of these young girls? I mean, are they able to even come forward?
Women who've been raped are not. Well, I was not able to speak to them. They're shocked, traumatized. I have spoken to doctors who are being very sympathetic. There is sympathy for these women that has, first of all, extended to some of the younger rebels, saying that they feel so guilty they did not get to these families in time to save the women of Misrata. They want to marry. They've offered to marry the young women, which would save them from a very lonely and blighted life. The doctors here are taking very practical steps to begin with, trying to reach out to the community and get them treated initially for sexually transmissible diseases and offering abortions. Abortion is not legal here, but they see this as something they can do to, in some way, help these young women. And then counseling. They're in touch with some of the counselors and doctors who helped the rape victims of Bosnia, for example, where you had 50,000 rapes and a wave of suicides. That's what they're worried about here to begin with.
It is just, it's incredible. Maria, it's a hard thing to talk about, and I appreciate you reporting on it and talking to us about it. Thank you.